We got cut off. Sorry about that. This is 10 checking in. The goal is for you to be able to watch all of these anyway. So, I mean, however it happens, it happens. I don't know, but I was saying that I know after all these years of trying to study it or whatever, like, I still don't get it. I don't know how so-called homeless people keep up every day, even especially for years, like nonstop. Not even getting an apartment or trying to live with someone, or I'm talking about years, not ever getting a house ever again or apartment, or trying to be a roommate, or be civilized. Stick up, where. Let me stop. That's not cool, because not every civilized, like I was saying earlier. I'm not shivering and trying to talk to you at the same time. Not everyone is just, I forgot what I was gonna say. Dang. Not everyone is like crazy when they're not like your version of civilized, or what society's like, what the TV shows you. Because even people in government, they're extremely aware that like what TV is saying is just not true. Even even those shows that just, they have that different vibe of, this is the truth about your country, like you need to know, like, unfortunately sometimes it's like those guys are freaking lying, like, ugh. And it sucks when it's not favorable when you allow yourself to go too far into thinking like, whoa, that's true, like, hey, authority's here for a reason. But haven't they abused authority in the past, like here at Qrezt? And that's what I'm telling you. For me, from a personal perspective, as a representative, individually, that's trying to add fundamentally in a benevolent, positive way to Qrezt, that the best way to help yourself in a situation like that is, like, for me, I don't know if this will help you or help you understand what am I even ranting about this time. What I'm talking about is the fact that I just went on a walk in this beautiful, very nice park. It's still nice, and I still enjoyed it. It was just extremely cold and stuff like that, and I wouldn't want to think, okay, this is gonna be the weather tonight. Even if I have a tent and I have somewhere safe where I'm putting all my stuff, and I know no one's gonna take my stuff, and I'm homeless, like, no, I would not want to sleep out there tonight in that. Okay, so no. And that's what I'm saying here at Qrezt. No matter how off focus it seems we're doing, this is let me read it. It is a non-profit move, act, protect, thrive camp. That's what Qrezt is. We are a camp. I've been doing this since I was a child in a different part of the world that's still considered part of this country, this thing, whatever. Okay, so that's separate. But anyways, back to the point. Sorry that I didn't get to say it in the last video, but it doesn't matter. I just wanted y'all to enjoy that anyways. I think that happened for a reason. Whatever. It still cut off perfectly when I was like, I'm gonna say classic tins. I'm gonna. So yeah. Hey, hi. This is Tin once again. This is Featherinsky, and we're doing a project with Qrezt. And I wanted to show y'all my outfit today. And I haven't really been talking to y'all a lot lately because I've been just trying to just chill out and focus with my brothers on their projects. And I think they've been great. As you can see, I feel a little more open. I let you see the music I listen to, or whatever I try and listen to. You see me doing a lot of personal things. I don't know how much more transparent without crossing boundaries and not being politically correct I can be. Okay. So, and I'm sure that a lot of you already have all my brother's information, all my information. When we used the restroom last. Our last most recent, yes, today actually, embarrassing moment. The crazy thoughts that we were thinking yesterday. What I was thinking today. What me and my brother were talking about. Everything. You surveil. You have power of surveillance and stuff. Oh my gosh, like. And you can, like, oh my gosh, do other things, like, oh my gosh. So, anyways, I'm doing my best to be as what is allowedly transparent, and what I am comfortable with being transparent with to a certain extent. And I reiterate, this is not a D video. I'm just saying, separate from the D videos, because I'm gonna have to make a D video. Um, this is just letting you know that whatever you hear in these records, or whatever someone's trying to claim as far as like to try and make us liable for some type of negativity or reprimanding, it's just like it's just no, we absolve, dissolve, and resolve those attempts, or false, or any accusation, including false accusations. That's just how it's gonna have to go. These are literally me walking every day. Like, when so like the way that you plan on making it a crime to walk in the street, you, whoever you may be, or if you're planning to work with the people who prefer that people just don't walk around on the street, freely or unfreely every day. I don't know where y'all are at, so that's y'all thing, and we don't. Me, Tin, personally, I do not prefer to deal with that, or to deal with a person trying to tell me or have me feel as though, or try and like control my emotions, like just emotions, like how I choose to go through the day every day, or the illusion of choice that I think I'm going through the day every day, or whatever. Like, I still prefer to just seemingly freely make those decisions. So that's another reason why we're making those videos, because in the event that there's that strong chance that it's kind of here already, that you might be doing something against my will, and there's no way else for me to say it, to say no, or that is not what I prefer, you will have to reference this video at some point, because I will talk about this video and other videos. And once again, this is not a D video. This is simple. I'm just disclaiming something. I'm just disclaiming things that are necessarily need to be disclaimed, including anything that showed up, like music, the environment that I'm in, or whatever. Because it's like, yes, my brothers and myself consider ourselves, like, consider the products that we've produced, and our work, and our current, whatever you guys want to call it. I don't put a price on this, like this thing. Like, I can't do that, even if I try to relate to it. So what I'm able to produce as a person is, at this time, is still worth more than the highest currency of the amount of 1 centillion. So it's way more than 1 centillion, and 1 centillion is a lot. And it's not 1 centillion of the lowest form of that currency of that place or country or planet. It's 1 centillion of the highest currency of any existence at all. It's higher than that. So that's what we do for a living, health or not. That's what we have been doing, and it's not. I'm not trying to take credit for that particularly right now at this moment. If in the event that it's not necessary, I'm just letting you know that any video that you might think that I am connected to, or any media that you think that I am connected to, or where I may so-called appear, or you may hear me, or you may think it's me according to my brother, or like if my brother was recording me and I didn't know, or something like that. Now, we're talking about like more of a local kind of like voluntarily us speaking and talking about each other's work. I talked about my animation brother's work. I talked about my music brother's work earlier when I was driving. So there you go. Then those are examples. And what I'm saying is, we're still focused on these records being fuel and somewhat of a tool of sorts to help with the fundamental positive benevolent progression of technology that will help with the what we comprehend as eternal, perfect mind, body, and soul health, mental health, bodily health, and soulful health, amongst other types of health, because they exist. But most people just cut them into that, because even that weird one I was just thinking about just now kind of goes into bodily health. So, but it kind of goes into all three still. So it's like, but we'll just leave that. What I was thinking. All right, so I will return. Yeah, I'm probably gonna meet up with someone here soon, or talk on the phone. And if not, I was gonna talk to y'all anyways, cause look, we're only at 10 minutes, or already at 10 minutes, however you want to look at it. I'm glad I did what I wanted to do today about that, like walking and showing. I notice I make videos in the car. I made that one video when I was at that store, and I was talking to y'all about something, and then I showed you Featherinsky. I remember that video. I remember doing that one, but touching my face and stuff. See, ew. And I used to always get in trouble for that. So, so anyways, what time is it right now? So I think it's nighttime here, so I guess I would say bonjour. Somewhere else. Actually, no. Well, I would if I was in that place and I would sit and it was. So, anyways, actually, it still should be nighttime so I say bonsoir. But bonsoir would be like good night, like forever. See you later. So it's like, no, bon matin is like, see, I'm just gonna get it wrong. So I'm just gonna say, whatever for now. Matane. Ciao. Hasta luego. Hasta luego. Hasta luego. Sayonara. Nawepita. Haha. Yeah. See y'all later. Yeah, it looks like we're back. And I'm glad we are. Nah, but I'll let y'all go. I think it's a better idea just for now. Just because I don't have the other equipment with me right now, so I don't really trust how long this is gonna be able to go, and I might want to talk to y'all again later on or in the morning. So, or myself. Hi, self. Hi, Tin. Have you been good today? See y'all later. I'm just gonna make another video. I just want to make sure I'm cutting these videos. That's all. All right. See y'all soon. I really want to talk to y'all.